Georgie, can you tell me about the most challenging moments of your life?
I can. Obviously, there has been so many over the years, but it was definitely the day that I drove to Beaumont Hospital. My family had gathered in my mum's house as I awaited news to find out if I had cancer or not. I remember driving on the M50 with Jamie and going into the hospital and being brought into a tiny little room. It's like everything you could imagine or see in the movies, and being told I had cancer. It was a life-changing moment. And I guess when I look at my life, the journey out was my before and the journey home was my after.
Must have been surreal.
Mm.
Like, just disassociated. Is this actually happening? Is this my life? Like, in that moment, I'm trying to bring myself into that moment.
It was heartbreaking because I had a baby, an 8-month-old
Yeah.
baby, and it felt like cruel timing.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer, although in that moment, I was very reassured. I wasn't told 100% that I would survive because they can't predict the future. But I remember Professor Hill said to me, when I asked him, am I going to die? He said, it's unlikely. And I guess when I think about the most challenging moment of my life, the challenge was, where do I go from here? Because everything, it's like my whole world had burned down in that moment.
Yeah.
And all I felt like I was left with were the people that I loved. Nothing else existed anymore. My career, my friends even, my house. Nothing else mattered other than the people that had gathered in my mum's house that night. And I remember I was so long at the appointment when we got into the car and back onto the M50, and I was in this, the after. I said to Jamie, I'm going to pick up the phone now and tell my mum. And she answered after a second. And I said, Mum, I have cancer. I do. And it's very hard to break someone's heart that you love. I almost didn't want to tell them.
Yeah.
And I knew that then I had given her the job of telling everyone else. So then she had to go into the kitchen and tell everybody as they, held my newborn baby in their arms. Luckily now I am 8 years post-cancer. And if I had have had a crystal ball back then, I wouldn't be able to believe my life now.
Incredible life you live today, full of so much love and joy and
Everything I could have ever dreamed of.
wow.
But I guess, Brian, and this is interesting probably for you, is that when I speak about my whole world burning down, what actually burned down was every single crutch, every single numbing tool I had ever used to get by on a daily basis.